If you're looking to settle in Riften, there's a house for sale. Honeyside. See the steward in the keep.
Every now and then there is a crash, just like that. So this episode will be in 2 parts.
Thank goodness. I've been wandering alone for so long I thought I'd never... I was kidnapped by these bandits weeks ago. They locked me up in the towers near Mistwatch. I managed to pick the lock and slip out while the guards slept, but now I'm completely lost. Oh, thank you. But I should be fine now that you've shown me the way. But those bandits have to be stopped. They're at Mistwatch. Here, let me show you on your map. If you can stop them, you'll be a true hero.
Unless I don't get too far. Stay down here. Yep.
Split your belly like an old wolf. No!
Simple traps are set up. werewolf mode. Oh, werewolf Tom. Werewolf cats, werewolf cat. Yes, whatever werewolf cat can. Will he eat a bandit? Yes, he will. He's a cat. There weren't that many of them. Kind of a waste of the werewolf power. That's interesting. Orcish sword is nice. I should have noticed that. What the heck happened down here? Torture chamber. I'm not sure why the Silver Hand would have used this guy as a pincushion. Or if they knew this was down here. don't think I ran into a missing person in Riften before. So I'll check the areas around Riften first. It's not the orc place, I don't think. The person who was in the Silverhand cave wasn't orc, he was Nord. There's a farm just outside of Riften, and also a mill a little bit down the road. I'll check those. Farm is around here, and the mill is around here, I believe. And the reason I need to check is when I found the body, it doesn't really tell you where to check. Only he has family.
Honest pay for honest work.
My husband and I were just recently married.
Okay, so not his family.
The Imperialists think us all lawless beasts. I'm proof of their ignorance.
It's not Golden Glow. If it's not this Heartwood Mill, then there's a town to the north of Riften.
All right. Hand over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish. Yes, I'm not going to ask again. Don't you walk away from me. Until next time. Son of
And that's what happens when you try to melee a champion. A thief with a mage hood. That's kind of funny. Alright, here's the mill. So, this could be that person's family. Of course, I could have missed something in Riften, but I don't think I have. If it's not here and it's not in that town, then I'll go back to Riften and start searching and asking people around.
It's just me and my mother at the mill here. My father is gone. We don't know what happened to him.
Okay, it's this one.
You lost? Need something? With just myself and one child, it's damn near impossible. With Leifnar gone, it's really put me in a terrible bind. I'm having trouble making ends meet. At this rate, we won't last more than a few more seasons at best. Then I'll just have to sell the old place. Quit taking advantage. Huh? Quit taking advantage of us, and this world might be a better place. You got that?
Okay, I'm not sure why I can't.
You need to leave. Need something?
I'll wait till she goes outside, I guess. Maybe I can tell her now.
Huh? With just myself and one child, it's... With Leifnar gone, it's really put me in a terrible bind. I'm having trouble making ends meet. At this rate, we won't last more than a few more seasons at best. Then I'll just have to sell the old place. Quit taking advantage of us, and this world might be...
It's just me and my mother at the mill here. My father is gone. We don't know what happened to him. Mother, I finished cutting at the northern stand. Where do I move on to now?
There's a copse of elms to the east. We could really use that wood.
I was hoping to head into Riften for supplies, but I can do that after I'm done with the elms.
Just be careful, Gralnak. That copse doesn't look safe. If you see any trouble, you run right home. Here for work? Get an act with just myself and with Leifnar. At this rate, we won't last more than a few more seasons at best. Then I'll just have to sell the old place.
I hope you're not here to start some trouble. I'll fight you if I have to.
This world might be a better place. You got that?
I'm not exactly sure what's going on. I'm just thinking it's a bug. Sometimes those things happen. And perhaps I should have talked to them first. But I didn't know there was a quest being offered there. That's one nice thing about the Gajit. They do a bit of damage with their melee because of their claws.
All you got!
You won't live to see tomorrow.
Fine rock, cat! You remind me of my carcass. Go ahead, try and fight back. You'll be so much easier to rope when you're dead.
Yeah, I guess I can see that arrow in me.
This is the end for you.
The whites take you!
Over here! Over here! You remind me of my cousin's cat. Killed that too. Yeah.
Well, that's for the cat.
Hope I don't draw guard duty.
You must be all right if you've got time to complain.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet.
Have you been bringing the battle to the Silver Hand, friend? I wish I could be there with you. Soon enough. Another piece of glory. Good work, Shield Brother. And there is more work to be done, but I fear that Kodlak's gotten wind of our recent efforts. He's asked to see you. My advice, always be honest with the old man, but don't tell him anything he doesn't need to know.
I'm still trying to figure out why Skryim let you in the first place.
I was the newest companion until you came along. I guess that's okay. Just means I can show you the ropes.
Thank you for coming. Yes, youngling. Have a seat. I hear you've been busy of late. Your hearts are full of grief, and my own weeps at the loss of Skryim. But his death was avenged long ago. You have taken more lives than honor demanded. The cycle of retaliation may continue for some time. In any case, I have a task for you. Have you heard the story of how we came to be werewolves? Aye, that sounds like him. As in all matters of faith, though, the reality is more complicated than one believer would tell you. The companions are nearly 5,000 years old. This matter of beast blood has only troubled us for a few hundred. One of my predecessors was a good but short-sighted man. He made a bargain with the witches of Glenmoral Coven. If the companions would hunt in the name of their lord Hircine, we would be granted great power. They did not believe the change would be permanent. The witches offered payment, like anyone else. But we had been deceived. The witches didn't lie, of course, but it's more than our bodies. The disease, you see, affects not just our bodies. It seeps into the spirit. Upon death, werewolves are claimed by Hircine for his hunting grounds. For some, this is a paradise. They want nothing more than to chase prey with their master for eternity. And that is their choice. But I am still a true Nord, and I wish for Sovngarde as my spirit home. That's what I've spent my twilight years trying to find out. And now I've found the answer. The witches' magic ensnared us, and only their magic can release us. They won't give it willingly, but we can extract their foul powers by force. I want you to seek them out. Go to their coven in the wilderness. Strike them down as a true warrior of the wild. And bring me their heads, the seat of their abilities. From there, we may begin to undo centuries of impurity. Good. Now move quickly, and don't leave any of them alive. Talos guide you, lad.
I hope the hunting goes well, brother. We've got the cowards on their heels now. I'll show you what I know. All right, then.
I've been tending to the warriors of your Vasker for as long as I can remember.